What is up? Risk takers! Welcome to the Kill Pete strategy. I am Pete. I'm a top grandmaster playing Risk, Global Domination. If you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to the channels and come along the ride with me. And today, this is Classic Fixed World Domination. Hello, my friends. We spawn into the final seed, and the final seed is tricky. The final seed is tricky because everyone gets to stake a claim before we do. So this is 3 different 4s in 3 different places. It's not a great spawn. It might be an NA spawn, if anything. Get the 4 up, perhaps. We'll have to see what everyone does. So Magenta stakes a claim for Australia, even though they have a 5 in North America and 3 or 4 adjacent. Okay. Tells us what Magenta's thinking. Magenta's thinking Australia. And Purple says, no, fuck you. Blue would like an alliance. Sure. How you doing, Blue? Arkin says SA into NA if yellow moves out. Maybe. And yellow would also like an alliance. Okay. Last seed is bad for North America. I think last seed's just bad in general. Everyone else gets to claim a position. Thankfully, 2 of my opponents have claimed Australia, so that's nice. I figure Blue wants NA, yeah. And I think that's a reasonable thing for Blue to want. Maybe we just take South America and hope for the best. Okay, or we roll 5e3s as green. That's nice. We like that. This wouldn't be terrible if Prague or Expo. Yeah, this is fixed. This is classic fixed world domination. The way I like to play it, with a neutral bot. Balance, blitz, dice, fog, blizzards, portals are off, and alliances are on. Why don't I go for Australia? I could. I could. Magenta with the 5 in North America. I mean, if Blue hits it, you're going to let me put my stuff together? No. Moving the 3 and letting me unite the 4 into the 3 is too nice. Bless this pink noob. Yeah, we're grateful for noobs. They make the game so much more interesting. Yellow had a decent claim to South America, so that's nice. Yeah. At least we get a turn 1 bonus. Could be worse. And Blue quits. Neat. So we're going to have a undefended flank up at the top, and we're not going to be facing any pressure. Okay. That could be very good for me. Anyway, fancy stabs. Pete, when someone's in the driver's seat, do you think the other players have to throw themselves under the bus to win? Yeah, but to a matter of degree. Yeah, like short answer, yes. Long answer, it depends how big that bus is, you know? Like you have to contribute. I tend to put myself in a position where, you know, if I have the option to either play to win with like a high risk line or not, right, and get certain defeat, I'll try the high risk line. But if I'm already certainly lost, then I'll play for placement. That's kind of how I usually do it in my head. Bluefish is a baby, yeah. I mean, if I go for SA, what happens is I get into a war with green. Why would Blue quit? No idea. But him quitting in that way takes NA off the table but like gives me, results in me facing no real pressure from the top. So it gives me the opportunity to use my troops over there. Yeah, now green is surrounding yellow. This could be a really quick and easy win for me. Guten Tag, Skunk Ape. How you doing, man? All right, this open starts to look a little bit better. What do you want to play, Pop? When you say viewer game, what are you trying to play? You just want to play something. It's like, I don't care what, I just want to play it. Didn't think that far ahead. It's all good. All right, there goes the Magenta stack. Skycapes is doing a good summer break and just enjoying the bleak Berlin weather. Is it hot? I thought it was hot. Play Eminem or Katy Perry. You know, I missed the song request for the stream, actually. I owe Oblivion Bubble his redeem. Should have been reminded of that, actually. This is LA Woman by The Doors. And now Green's finally going to start trying to resist, but it's too late. I wouldn't roll 4v3 if I was you. AV2 is better. Ooh, well, that's not the AV2 that you wanted. Okay. It was hot last week and it's cold and gray this week. Oh, this song. Okay, I like this song. The Doors are great. I should listen to more Doors. Does Magenta have anything to say about purple? I think Africa's mine too, yeah. Yellow transition NA, sure. I could dig. Okay, Magenta has his 10 set and should absolutely be. Oh, he's killing. He's going for the purple kill here. Wow. Oh, I love this play. I love this play. Good for you, Magenta. That's fantastic. Oh, punished immediately for blocking. He says it's mine. It's my Australia. Arkin says, new trivia question. What do Pete, Eminem, and Katy Perry all have in common? Yeah, Chair was in my lobby too. Tell me, Arkin, what do they all have in common? It's in relation to what I just said before. Both of them had sex with Justin Trudeau. Get out of here. Pete's winning. I'm doing all right. Do you empathize with the ruling class's distrust of the general population? In terms of, like, do we think that the average person lacks the ability to make high quality decisions for themselves? Because I think that's true. But I think the reason the ruling class, in air quotes, distrusts the population is because they're actively exploiting them, right? And maybe not doing that would result in a lot more trustworthy behavior. Like, most people are exploited by a very few very rich people. So it would make a lot of sense why average people are mistrustful of being robbed constantly over the course of their lives via taxation and via inflation. Hey, dude, Pooh Lack. I don't play the game, but could you explain? Sometimes you end up in a round with new players. Is there a separate ranked mode? Yeah, so there's no skill-based matchmaking in the game, and I play open lobby. So anyone is free to join my lobby. So sometimes I play noob, sometimes I play good players, and everything in between. And I think skill-based matchmaking wouldn't really work for Risk. It doesn't, the concept of it doesn't make sense for this type of free-for-all game. Yeah, no worries. Okay. Green is a noob. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. All right, get him. Get him, Yellow. Yellow gets the kill. No. I get the kill. Ah, it's a dude straight. Fuck. All that for a drop of blood. Yeah, it was rough. Because we're in a 3-player scenario. I hope that curries some favor with Yellow. So if Yellow builds out a +5 and I build out a +5, and then we can team on Magenta fairly quick. Magenta's probably thinking about what to do about that. But I don't think Magenta sucks, so maybe it's time for them to take action. But going into the 3-player scenario here is very interesting. Nightly Pizza, welcome to the stream. Do you have any books I could read about leadership? No. In fact, I'm kind of anti-leadership. I'm a lot more of a collaborative sort of unity-minded kind of guy. Like, I don't seek power. I don't want to be a leader. That sort of thing. Pilot says, what do you think about a voting system like we have in Switzerland? Probably pretty good, where the people not only elect a government, but they vote on issues. Yes, I think long-term, the idea of much more referenda-based is a SETI breaks me. Yellow shouldn't be interior guarding though. They should put their stack out. Jocko willing for leadership? I like that. He's a tough man. Arkin says that some degree of skill-based matchmaking is worthwhile. Someone shouldn't be playing their first game against a GM. Yeah, so what I'm saying is not that it's not worthwhile. I'm saying it's not actually possible. So I don't actually think we disagree. What I think is happening is what would happen in that. Let's say you have skill-based matchmaking. Let's just run the whole logic out. So you have skill-based matchmaking in Risk, and I am a GM, and I'm only able to play against other GMs. So then what happens is, you can kill Blue? What's he doing? I'm only able to play against other GMs. So all we do is we have games that stalemate and go multiple hours, and they're no fun for nobody. So then what happens is I go, okay, I guess I'll just play on a Smurf account. And then the system kind of just loses its integrity. Because I want to shoot a video. I want to shoot a video where there are noobs, and noobs can fucking do noob shit and make the game reach the conclusion, have a game that's like 20, 25 minutes, 30 minutes. Great for YouTube, right? Dynamic, interesting. So if I'm forced to play as a GM, and I'm forced to play against players on my level, what we have is a show that no one will watch. So perhaps I'm an extreme outlier in that regard, but I think you have to consider what the design of the top of your system is. So it's not that it's not a good thing to aspire to. It's that it's probably not a thing that's possible. Them stacking on me is unfortunate for me. That means that Yellow wins, I think. Okay, he accepted. He says attack my territory. All right. I think Magenta still sues me here. Then what, the rarest bonus? What, the plus 10? The music is deafening what I say. Is it too loud? Really? This is kind of the level it's always been. Megawar says, I'm new to the Twitch channel, watching you for a while. I'm wondering why you don't post edited shorts on YouTube. Well, they don't make any money, so if I have to pay someone to edit them, then they're money losing. And I've tried to edit some of them myself. So, I mean, what do you think of this short? Is it good? It's not terrible. Like, I don't think my shorts are awful, but they don't pay for themselves. Feedback on the short. You mean shorter videos? Oh, like 2 games into 30 minutes? Oh, because I don't edit. I have no skill with editing. Right? So think about it this way. I release 2 shows a day, every 12 hours on either Free Pete or the Kill Pete strategy. And if I were to also edit, that's more time than I just wouldn't be able to produce as much. I'd watch more vids of Pete and shorts. Oh, baby. So, like, I get it. A 2-hour video condensed to 30 minutes would be a better video. But in addition to shooting that 2-hour video, I would then also have to spend the time editing it, which would be way longer. And again, either I pay for someone to do that and then it doesn't pay for itself, or I just work live. You're short about you winning the World Championship. Was in my algorithm 2 days ago. Let's go. So is yellow trying to card block purple? Do you want me to hit that? Yeah? Okay, you do want me to hit that. We're trying to card block purple. Or magenta. That's cool. We can do that. What's he going to do? He's just going to sue me and give the game to yellow. You and yellow snaking me? We'll find out. I think I kind of get, oh, you think he's going to kill me? That's cool. He can if he wants. He's kind of in the driver's seat here. He gets to decide. Either I get third or second. Pop would like a pirate map game. I could oblige. I could oblige that. I missed it, Chad. Thank you for the 100 bits, bro. Chad Cutter says chopping videos down from 2 hours 30 minutes is a nightmare and causes emotional damage because you have to watch yourself for at least 2 hours. Strangely, I don't mind listening to myself. I listen to almost everything I publish, but I will say that I simply don't have time, in addition to producing 2 shows a day, to also edit. Was it ever strange at first listening to yourself, or have you always been okay with it? I've always been okay with it. I think of it as quality control. Now, when I first started out, I wasn't approaching this project professionally at all. I was just a guy talking and playing video games, right? And I still kind of am, but now I want to make sure everything I say sounds good, makes sense. I don't come off like, there are very rare moments, but there are moments where I might say something that I don't want published. And in that case, okay, now we've evened ourselves up. Yeah. Yeah, keep parity with yellow that way. Show loyalty. I don't think Magenta can get out a third, but he can king make. You sound like a lot like this cool guy, Pete, who streams. It's cool guy is in air quotes. I can see the air quotes from here, Arkin. Hey, dude, Jensen. Good morning, sir. Fletch says, have you ever put out a video you really didn't and you wish you'd not publish it? No, because I would have taken it down. I would have taken it down. I stand behind everything I've said and everything that's up publicly, and I'm open-minded and I'm happy to have conversations about what I think, and I love encouraging questions and answers. You know, I'm interested in making sure that what I think makes sense, and I want to kick it all back to you guys in the same way. You know, think for yourselves. Don't just listen to me because I'm some sort of authority. Think for yourselves. Figure out what's true. Has it happened? No. No, I would have taken it down. What was that move? I don't know. He's desperate. He's trying to get out of a lost position. Maybe he sues me in yellow finishes? Magnetic says, oh, when will the second game of the knockout round be posted? Saturdays. Putting out the tournament games on Saturdays. Yeah, he does sue me. He gives the game to yellow. Sounds good. Throw yellow a heart. Please kill this man before me. Thank you. All right, we get a second. Have you had viewers change your opinion on something? Sure. Yeah. We so I built a philosophy forum on my Discord where players can or people can have long conversations that aren't anonymous. This is the difference between this YouTube comments and Discord. Discord allows for non-anonymous conversation where you have a longer chance to talk about your ideas. So I can, have a chance to build rapport with someone. I can have a chance to understand what they think. They have a chance to refine. They have the chance to edit and make out like the long form, the best form of what they're thinking. So in that regard, yeah. Okay, lock your stack, lock your stack, lock your stack, lock your stack, lock your stack. Okay, stack lock gives me a little bit of time. Okay, there's a chance. He didn't get the trade from Pink? Whee! Very nice. Oh, keep Asia. Keep Asia. We kept Asia, friends. Woo wee 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 wee. All right. Good game, Yellow. You should have won that, man. Why'd you lock your stack in the end game? Yeah, what a throw. I know. What a fucking throw. Oh, unless we hold Oz. Don't risk the stack hit. Ah, 9 to take 11 off wasn't that bad. Where would you have put it, Chad? Go around? Chad likes go around. Okay. We're going to break 2 bonos. Shouldn't be a problem. Ooh, okay, that's a good spot. Yellow done goofed, indeed. Pete, what's the penis command? There's a penis command? I would never do something like that. Put a penis command on my show. Now we're talking. Well played, Yellow. Yellow fumbled like I fumble women. Sad. The cards hate Pete this game. All good. I'm happy to take a dude straight on 3. I think that was enough. He's fighting. He let you hold the greatest bonus. I know. We split wrong. Yep. We split wrong. Even after getting the Magenta Sue, I only won because Yellow locked his stack. Yellow should have won this game. Oz is definitely the best for the 1v1. You're absolutely right. Once you're in the 1v1, you want to hold bonuses. In 1v1s, the order is you want to hold bonuses, then you want to get your territory count up in multiples of 3 as high as you can to generate extra troops. And most importantly, you want to break your opponent's bonuses so they generate less. Ladies and gentlemen, Asia's the best bonus? Well, that's also a fact. Is anyone good? Nah. All right. Defeat 2 novice beginners intermediate. GG, General, cool, Carney. You actually played quite good, man. As I said, the only real mistake in that game is locking your stack in the end game. So could have easily been a second for me, but we got the dubs. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. And if you did and you want to come on down to the channel, give me a like, subscribe, come on down to Twitch. I'd love it if you did. And the whole playlist for more is right here. You want more Fix Friday? You get it. Thank you. I love you. And for all of you on the path to world domination. Good games and good luck.